I stayed at the Hôtel Wallace Orso Hotels recently, and I'm going to give my honest thoughts about it. For the best price for this hotel, check out the links in the description. Arrival and check-in experience. When we arrived at the original city, Hôtel Le Courbe, the check-in process was super smooth and friendly. The staff greeted us with warm smiles and had our room ready, which was a nice touch after our long journey. They even surprised us with a handwritten welcome note and some chocolates, making us feel right at home in Paris. Room, bathroom, and amenities. The room at Hôtel Wallace was pretty cozy and had a nice vibe, even if it felt a bit snug for my taste. The bathroom was a highlight for me, with a great shower and all the toiletries I needed. Plus, they even had comfy bathrobes and slippers waiting for me. Overall, I appreciated the little touches like the coffee machine and daily water refills, which made my stay feel a bit more special. Location and surroundings. The location of Hôtel Wallace is pretty sweet. It's just a short stroll from the Eiffel Tower and the Invalides, so I was able to soak in some iconic Parisian sights without the crazy tourist crowds. Plus, there are a bunch of cool local bars and restaurants nearby, which made it easy to grab a bite or a drink after a long day of exploring. I loved how it felt like I was living like a local in a charming neighborhood, while still being close to all the action. Food, drinks, and dining options. When it comes to food, at Hôtel Wallace, I was pleasantly surprised by the breakfast experience. Each morning, I was greeted by the delightful aroma of freshly baked bread and pastries, which really set a positive tone for the day. The breakfast spread was quite nice, offering a good selection of items, although I did wish for a bit more variety, especially when it came to fresh fruits and hot options like omelets. I loved that I could enjoy my meal in the charming cafe area, or even on the terrace when the weather allowed. The staff were super friendly and attentive, always ready to help with a smile. Overall, it felt like a cozy start to my Parisian adventures. What's it like to stay here? Staying here is like finding a cozy little hideaway in the heart of Paris. The vibe is super chill and welcoming, which made me feel right at home from the moment I walked in. The staff were genuinely friendly and always ready to help, whether it was with directions or a late-night drink. My room was compact, but had everything I needed: comfortable bed, decent shower, and even a little coffee machine for my morning fix. I loved how quiet the hotel was, especially since it's just a short walk from the bustling streets and the Eiffel Tower. The breakfast was a nice touch too, with fresh pastries and fruit, although I wish there were a few more options. Plus, the rooftop terrace was perfect for unwinding after a day of exploring. Overall, it felt like a sweet little boutique escape that balanced comfort and style, and I'd definitely come back for another stay. Let's take a look at the pros and cons. Here's what I liked about the hotel. Great location. Seriously, being just a short walk from the Eiffel Tower and metro stations made exploring Paris super easy and convenient. I loved how I could get to local bars and restaurants in no time. Friendly staff. The staff were incredibly welcoming and helpful. They really went out of their way to make my stay comfortable, which made a big difference. Clean and comfortable rooms. My room was cozy and spotless, with comfy beds that made it easy to unwind after a long day of sightseeing. Plus, the hotel had nice little touches like complimentary water and tasty baked goods. Nice amenities. I appreciated the fitness center and the rooftop terrace, which was a perfect spot to relax and enjoy the view. Having free Wi-Fi was also a major plus. Here's what I disliked about the hotel. Small rooms. The rooms were a bit on the small side, which is pretty common in Paris. It wasn't a deal breaker, but it might be a bit cramped for those who need a lot of space. My overall rating for this hotel would be 8.5. So, would I stay here again? Honestly, I think I would. The Hôtel Wallace has a chill vibe, great location near the Eiffel Tower, and super friendly staff that made my stay enjoyable. While the rooms were a bit small, they were clean and comfortable, and I loved the little touches like the fruit-infused water. Overall, it was a solid experience, and I could definitely see myself coming back for another visit. Thanks for watching. I added links from all hotel booking providers in the description, so you can find the best price for this hotel. Make sure you check out the description below.